sango san siman ba menke wala sita nyinan fana nyinan ye lungo me muta wala mu arjumoti December karo tili warawlola Paradise Suites Hotel jali luntango me yalon ko anyanta sumungo kala nyin suto la wala mu seku ba bambinoti anen Gambia la jali ngara kotengol ila tabulolu ya be larin tenne nyinan platinum table wo mu wuli taw worolti diamond table wuli tal lolu gold table wuli tan nani mo kilin nalu wuli kilin kemelolu Jame Foundation be mobe kere kere bunyato kumandila nyi lungoto kaitandi ko men soto taji akamuru bankole kam fayir wasita nyato no nyame kal hakilo blandi ko December karoti li warawla rem arjuma lungo Paradise Hotel oto men yenyi lunkum ma sponsor wolem Africell.
Go Gambia, go discover the smiling coast of Africa.
Good evening, viewers, and welcome to today's session of Talk on Christianity. You know, this is a weekly program, a weekly Sunday program, and it comes from the Christian Council. We do this program under the auspices of Christian Council, and we are ever so grateful to Grts for giving us airtime to talk about matters that have to do with Christianity. We want to thank management and thank all our cameramen and those in the rooms at the back doing things for us. We want to welcome all of you tonight to something which will be of benefit to all of us. You know, we Christians believe in being together. We believe that we can fellowship together. We believe that if we live together, God will bless us. In fact, that is echoed in the Psalm 133. It says, in praise of brotherly love which covers also Christian love. Psalm 133 says, how wonderful it is, how pleasant for God's people to live together in harmony. It is like the precious ointment running down from Aaron's head and beard, down to the collar of his robes. It is like the dew on Mount Hermon, falling on the hills of Zion. That is where the Lord has promised his blessing, life that never ends. This psalm draws our attention to the fact that as Christians, it is good for us to live together, to work together for the spread of God's good news to all mankind. And so today, I have with me three people from three different churches. This shows our unity, that we all come from different churches, and yet we do the same thing, preaching the gospel, ministering to people. They are here today from the different churches to tell us about about an activity, a religious activity, which will come up for the benefit of all of us. I will ask them to introduce themselves so that I don't call the names wrongly. So I'll start on my left with...
Good evening, everyone. I am Pastor Daniel B.S. Geba, the pastor of Feed My People Missions International, the People's Church. God bless you.
And on my right, immediate right is...
Good evening, viewers. My name is Helen Musa Komaye from Evangelical Church of the Gambia, Omega branch. Thank you.
And well, we generally say last but not least.
Pastor Joseph Kanu, Faith Healing Bible Church. Good evening, viewers.
You will notice that from their introduction, they three have come from three different churches. But it's a good thing that we work together as Christians for the good of God's body, Christ's church. Christ says he is the body and we are just parts of that body. Christ says he is the branch, he's the vine, and we are the branches. These three people have come, as you've heard, from Faith Healing Bible Church, from Omega Evangelical Church, and then from the Faith Healing Bible Church. Now this is a very good example of the unity that exists between Christians, and it's a very good example of what is expected of Christians, that we work together for the good of people to whom we minister. So there is no need any one church saying, I am the church. We are all parts of Christ's church. We belong to Christ's church, and Christ expects us to preach about him, to talk about him. But these three people have come together, and there are more people outside who are going to work for the good of everybody in the Gambia, because they're going to bring us a program which will be something worth. It's going to be a real crusade. Many a time we just want people from outside to come and give us some crusades. Some, well, perhaps non-Africans to come and give us crusades. But here in the Gambia, these three churches have come together and are going to call us to a crusade and to meetings and to fellowships where we'll all meet together as Christians and worship the Lord our God. Now, I want to ask each one of them for clarification to tell us what kind of ministry they undertake in the different churches. Pastor Giga?
Good evening again. As I said aforetime, I'm from the Feed My People Missions International, and based in Sierra Leone, but we are undertaking other activities, around. Our focus as a ministry basically is to help people to know the Lord, and also to empower people to be the best they could actually be for God. We are involved in several activities. Basically, number one is church planting. We are involved in our culture, health, and also promoting education. So in essence, our mission is a holistic ministry. We are involved in several other undertakings. And our motto is, God is good, we pursue him, H-I-M. And the H is holiness, integral development, and missions.